Hello? Am I back? Hi. So now I really want to cry. Because a bug managed to get into my smoothie. So I poured that out. I'm mad that I can't seem to get this fucking stream thing to work. I'm upset. If okay, now I'm really curious. What happens now if I play a fucking notification? Where is this going to go? Let me turn on monitoring as well, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so I heard that, but I see that the notifications thing, like the audio bar for it, didn't go up, which tells me that it's probably not going to you guys either. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Um, how do I even like? Okay, not monitoring it. If I play it now, does it come through? Does not look like it. But why doesn't it fucking work? What about now? Why does that not come with an audio source whenever I do that? Uh, okay. I'm just gonna have to fucking look into this. I really don't know what to do. Um, if control audio via OBS. It's probably going to play it now on your guys' end, but not mine. Yeah, even though I have monitoring on. Okay. I guess for this stream, you guys will hear the audio and I will not. God, that sucks. Um, this is not the right song for this. This might be fine. Uh, yeah, I'll just have to spend tomorrow trying to figure it out. The problem is that I don't really know how to test it unless I'm streaming. I don't know how I can see if people hear it unless they are there to hear it. Hmm. I was very tempted to just end the stream there. Just be like, all right, guys, that's it. Sorry. Um, what were we even doing? This is not even the outfit that I had on before. What the fuck? Did it not save any of the shit that I did? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. um... What is this? Fanfare for Dr. Eggman. God. Ah, I am so tempted to end the stream. This really sucks. Just the fact that I can't seem to get anything to work is... very fucking depressing is what I'd say. Oh, I'm almost at the level to use that. As well, honestly. Yeah. Because it sounded good at the time. I guess. Okay. I'll let you decide. Do you want me to continue streaming even though my heart's not like fully in it? Or should I just go ahead and raid Prismaya so you guys at least have something funny to watch even when I'm not on? Because maybe I'll catch some kind of second wind, but things are going very poorly very quickly right now. At least they feel like they are. Okay. I'll try and see. I forgot to put together my outfit. Oh well. Well, that's good. I guess, like, as long as you guys want to see it, I may as well. The way that he makes his head big and then goes to bite you, it makes me think of Wario's grab. Why did Sakurai invent Wario's connection with farts? Because he didn't have that before. You told him to. I've become a ghost. That happens to a lot of people, I think. Do I? I just jump, like, a lot in level? From 28 to 35? Yeah, I guess. I fucking guessed. I don't know why I can't get into here. There's, like, a key that's necessary, but maybe there's a side quest that's gonna lead into there. I don't know. I don't remember this track. Cool. Hang on. I gotta get rid of another spam bot. Wait, let me ban them as well, not just get rid of their link. Oh, they already left. Never mind. Great. Last time chatter. Holy shit. Walk into this, asshole. That's it. A little closer, dipshit. Come here. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, you're half dead. You're half dead, and I still have one of these. Can I just keep doing this? Holy shit. Get fucked. Bent. Cool. That seems good. What's this? Oh, it's the same one. It's just, oh, this one appears to send you further? Oh, and it takes up more key. Okay. That's kind of cool. The idea being like, yeah, I can't fight demons very well. That doesn't make me a good foot soldier is dire, I guess. Oh, new spear already? Yeah, I guess, why not? We have the ninja form, we have the samurai form. Now all we need is flying and we can be our own Sonic heroes. I guarantee I'm not the first person to make that joke. try this thing. And this. Hey, the best song of the game. I'll try to regain some desire to live while this plays, I guess. My legs like jiggling. What's happening? You got it, dude. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit because I think it's probably a little too loud for you guys. There we go. If that's still too loud, let me know. No, I guess you're right. It's not that abnormal for me to jiggle. Oh, what the hell? His horse is missing a head. Ooh. Oh, more stuff. I bet that gives you the fireball spell. No! Oh shit, hello. Oh. Starting it? Oh no, this is the boss version. What was I gonna say? That song and that character, E102 Gamma, is why I remembered liking that game so much. I remember being a little kid and being like, this is super cool. And then whenever the ending of his story happens, I think I cried because I was like, I understood it, surprisingly, even though I was like super young. Scar the child. I don't know that I was scarred. I don't think it was a bad cry. I wasn't sad. It was more so just like the emotional release of having this thing happen. Corrupt the child. God. I just remembered, I don't remember when this was, but I remember seeing an Alex Jones book in my dad's stuff and just being like, I am very disappointed, but I am not surprised. Oh, I wonder if that's to something here or if that's to the other place I was talking about. Probably to this, I would guess. No? Or just some... Oh, hello. Hello, person. Oh god, loud. Come back alone if you wish to speak with her. Okay. Hanzo's cool. He's not gonna rat you out, it's fine. Oh, I know. I think that, the ambiguity that I was describing that with was more so from the perspective of what I was feeling at the time, rather than looking back on it and trying to diagnose it, I guess. Yeah, that's a guy that teaches you stuff, I guess. And we want to go north and then west. Yeah, I may not have gotten a proper education, but I know a lot of words, I guess. I gotta help the scampus. Why would you try to hurt a fucking cat, you asshole? It's half and half. I think it's more so that I'm just trying. I'm still very upset, but you know. I can't do anything about it right now, and it's whatever. Ooh. Cat. I don't give a fuck about Hanzo. I want to pet the cat. Hayatemaru is the cat? Whoa. Wait, exploration level for all areas. What? Is this the last area? Of, like, this section, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Alright, cool. How do I pet the cat? He has a lot more health than I do, apparently. It's really funny when we were in that other area with the lady who has, like, the switchglaive or whatever. While I was telling the story about the blood donation. I said that earlier. Blood donation. Whenever I used the healing talisman, she was getting health back in chunks of, like, 400. So they, like, really, really caked her up to make sure she doesn't die in the middle of the fight. Is that the right term for that? Probably not, but I don't care. Woo! What? Cancels your action and allows you to use summoning seals. What does that mean? Okay, not helpful. Yeah, and mana is stored in the boobs, which is why I'm a caster. There it is, the secret of mana. I don't remember if I said this publicly, but the barbarian type that I wanted to be was the, like, wild magic one. Because I just thought the idea of that was super fucking cool. But the DM that I was playing with was like, no, I don't think that you should probably do that for, like, for this campaign. Because it was his first time DMing, so I get it. I don't think I'd want to have the chance of your, like, barbarian to also be, like, a fucking nuke on accident, you know? Hitbox on that is not the best, but I'll keep trying it. I wanted to be a barbarian because that's just what, like, my personality fits to the best. But I wanted to have the like wild magic barbarian type, but yeah. Used basic stuff to be a tank. When you say a tank, do you mean the role or like the military tank? What the fuck is this song? Danger is imminent. I guess so. Sweet Punch, Hedgehog Hammer. This song sounds fun, at least. It's like one step removed from klezmer music, but that's fine. Getting a little jazzy. Okay, not really what I want to use. I don't need to fight fire with that much fire. Okay, I remember this song, or at least the first 5 seconds of it, just because of that boss fight being bullshit. Oh, here we go. That's another good one. I saw a podcast with Brennan Lee Mulligan on it, who I'm a huge fan of, by the way. And he was saying how he, I think, DM'd a campaign where someone used some combination of magic to turn a wagon into just a bunch of lasers. And so it became this, like, insanely powerful thing that was just exploitative to a bunch of rules. And, like, I'm not really interested in that experience, necessarily. I think it's cool when people can figure out, like, synergies that make the game very different, but I'm not really interested in playing the game less, I guess. To prove that I'm a fan, his wife's movie is coming out, like, in, like, streaming, I think, pretty soon, and I really want to see it. I really liked the premise of it. I would love to try DMing. Just in general. I've been trying to write a, like, world setting. The problem is that I have heard, like, all of the DM advice on, like, how to go about doing shit. And so I'm at a weird point where I'm like, I have mechanically filled the world, but I don't want to fill it any further just be- Wait, what? Sorry, is the weak point on this thing the glowing ass bit? Apparently, yes. Okay. I don't know how well I would do as a DM. I've never tried it. I've done some, like, text-based role-playing and stuff just throughout my life. But I would love to try DMing something. I wanted to try and get Mike into it because he knows basically nothing about D&D. Oh, trust me, I have. I have been, in one way or another, I've been doing improv for a really fucking long time. I would love to go to, like, the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater to try and work with, like, professionals to try and get better at it. But from where I'm sitting, there's only so much I can really do. It's, yeah, I just need opportunities, I guess. Yeah. I have been wanting to go there for over a decade. Since, like, way before I learned about, like, Brennan Lee Mulligan. I remember hearing about it through comedians that I liked because, like, growing up, I was just super into comedy. My family thought that I was gonna be, like, a stand-up comic whenever I was a kid, and I realized that, like, yeah, I like telling stories and I like being funny, but I don't necessarily want to do just that. I want there to be more to it than that. And I realized that I liked being an entertainer with, like, streaming and stuff. Uh, and I got to practice a lot by co-hosting and things. And it's... I think that it's really fun, just in general. But when it comes to DMing, I am worried that my people-pleasing nature is going to create an experience that might not be as satisfying as some people might want, I guess. Oh, I hear... Here we go. Yeah! Rub its belly. I love it. Mm. Ooh, I have a lot of points. Did I get the fight? Yes, I did. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Ice darts. I want the Katamari. I don't know how or where you get it, but I want it. I bet you get it from bringing like all of the cat fur balls to the big one. I would just assume, I guess. Oh yeah, you don't worry about that. The structure that I have in mind for the campaign that I want to DM is not that. It is segmented in a way that is not like a stage performance. Oh, weird. I definitely had that brief fear with DMing that I was like, damn, I can't do anything nearly as cool as what I see on the internet. And then I realized I don't have to, probably. Not just because, like, people can't really expect someone who's new to it to be as good as someone who's been doing it for, like, 20 plus years and has, like, a lot of experience on stage and shit like that. It's mostly because they don't know to. The people that I'm wanting to play with, people that have never played like D&D and don't really know much about it. Oh my god. Woo! That hurts. Whack. See, I never got to go to Girl Scout camp, so, like, I didn't get to have a whole lot of, campfire anything. Hey, it's another one of those unnecessarily pretty songs. If Kirby were in like a voice call with me after I said that, I think she probably would have said, yeah, I bet you know a thing or two about being unnecessarily pretty. Writing set, oh? Oh shit. I'm not supposed to play like lyrical songs, that'll get me in trouble. Um That's the end of the soundtrack though. Dang. I might just go back to the in-game music now, because I don't want to keep um babysitting the music playlist. I just saw the thing that Kirby said. I didn't actually watch Critical Role. The first time I saw anything from it was on, I don't even know if this was a normal episode, but Vin Diesel was on something that I think was Critical Role. And I remember thinking, well, that looks kind of cool, because that was the first time I'd ever seen D&D played at all. And then I think not long after that, I was asked to be in a campaign, but that was in a way that was not fair. Like, the people that were asking me to join were like, oh, well, you're friends with one of the people in here, and we don't have anyone who's playing healer, so do you feel like doing that? And I was like, I have no fucking clue how this game works. What are you talking about? So whenever I did eventually play with them, they had like already pre-made a character for me that I had no attachment to, and they got upset at me whenever I didn't remember like what spells I had equipped or whatever. When I was like, why do I need to equip my spells? Do I not just know them? What are you talking about? I had a very bad first experience with D&D, which is probably why I just didn't think about it again for like 10 years. Did you know Dark Souls 2 actually got that from Demon Souls? And Demon Souls got that from Dark Souls 1? Crazy, right? Yeah, they had like pre-made a character because I was like, I don't know what it means to make a character for D&D. What are you talking about? So I was Dave the cleric, and I was like, I don't know if I like this, and I didn't. And eventually, someone died to a fucking spike pit because they rolled bad on like an athletics check or something. Just a straight up like spike pit of death, something that you would not survive. I don't know why this DM was like, all right, I'm gonna kill 75% of this team considering no one has high athletics. Fuck them, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I have no idea who you are, sir. Yeah, I was I think that they had thrown around a bunch of names, but someone said Dave and they thought it was funny, so it stuck regardless of my wishes. And because of my input being that, like, the only Dave I know is Mike's dad, they decided to make the character also middle-aged and I think give him a movement speed debuff to fuck with me. Just like a really terrible time. He really has that one attack, huh? I thought I changed that for some reason. Oh god. There we go. Woo! Alright, I had to focus for that. The master fights are just the right difficulty, I think. So far, all of them have taken all of my healing items, and it's been really fun. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's the way that it was described to me initially was very poorly. They did a very, very bad job describing what the fucking combat structure was. Because I had played Disgaea and stuff for years before that, but for some reason they just didn't use the magic words of tile-based strategy. There's the skeleton warriors again. Ooh, I got a Kodama soul at some point. Cool. Oh my god, that's a lot of items. Right. What can I replace this with? Because I'm not fucking using this. It's not useful. That might be useful. Weird that there are two things that both give you the water shot talisman. It's just that one of them... Oh, never mind. I guess I've beaten the Wraith of this, so I have double the ammo for it. Could be handy. I'll try it. Summoning a Kodama do? I'm really, really curious. Oh, it like heals you? Ah, cute. Right, and this one's like a bait thing. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the chat right now. Doing a very bad job of balancing these. Yeah, I played like 5 or 6 sessions in a campaign, and I realized in that time that I was just on a very different wavelength than everybody else. It felt like everybody else was there because they just wanted to like kill things. Meanwhile, I kept trying to find the like peaceful option and engage with the world that like the GM was trying to set up and encourage people to like role play and give them the opportunities to have cool moments and stuff like that. But it felt like they were playing it competitively rather than cooperatively, if that makes sense. Also, because they were all like really experienced players for the most part. Each of the experienced players, because I think there was just like me and one other person who basically hadn't played before. They all like power gamed the fuck out of their characters. Like they were all part casters at least. One of them asked to have their like subclass early and like was using like a different rule sets version of their class because it has something about it that's like fucking like super broken or whatever. And meanwhile, I'm like, I want to be big and strong and people will like me. I want to be able to throw people at things. So, even though we had two people that were bards. One of them was like a bard mixed with something else, and the other one was just a bard. I was the only person in that group that had any sort of like charisma. No offense to them, but they were mostly like checked out, it felt like. Anytime we would meet an NPC, I would wait, no one would say anything, and then I would speak to them for the party. And I was like, is this what this is always like? Are you guys just not, like, do you just not do anything with this part of the game? What are you doing? And so I during moments where people were, like, encouraged to roleplay, to, like, I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry. I'm realizing that now. They were given the opportunity to roleplay and were encouraged to explore their characters' like stories and stuff like that, to try and present that to the party so that whenever the plot elements of their like backstory come up, it'll feel more natural, I guess, which is good. I think that is a good thing to try and encourage. The problem is that nobody fucking did that. Everybody who like had the opportunity to have their like backstory shown in any capacity would do so in a way that was very removed from everybody else. So I'm very ticked out of the game, by the way. I'm sorry. That like middle of the stream fucking vibe check sucked. The backstory that I wrote was that my character was raised on a farm very separated from, like, a lot of the society that the rest of the story took place in, because I'm not familiar with it. I don't really know, like, the world of Baldur's Gate or anything like that, because it just doesn't really appeal to me. But I was open to the idea of learning more about it. And so I was like, all right, I will write a character that has my perspective so that it's easier for me to get into the perspective of that character, and also to not overstep my own understanding of other places that would intersect with other people's backstories potentially, or the DM's idea of the world as they want to present it. I was like, okay, my story will be something that is sequestered away, but reaches outward in a way that can include whoever and can set up for an adventure to actually happen. The idea was that the farm that I was raised on was like beset by a hag, I think, or something like that. It was something to the effect of our livestock was getting less healthy, and a hag was, like, offering us medicine and stuff like that, but kept asking for more and more money, and then eventually it became, like, a debt. And so my character's reason for, like, leaving home was to make a lot of money. That was it. I tried to make it as basic as possible. I was like, all right, whatever happens, I can go along with the story. There's nothing that's tying me to, like, having to go in any specific direction, because I wanted to be able to come along for whatever story people wanted to tell, only to find that nobody wanted to tell a story to begin with. So whenever we were having moments where the other characters would, other players, I guess, would have their moments to connect with their backstory, it was always done so in a way that's, like, dropping hints about some greater importance thing that we're not going to talk about. But it's all in, like, ways that no one else is seeing. It was always, like, when they were not around the rest of the player characters, so it doesn't impact them at all. It's just something for the other players. Eventually, it got to a point where, I think in, like, the second to last session that I played, the hag that was demanding money from my family showed up, just asking for, like, whatever money I could give. And I was not expecting that to just happen. And I took a minute, and I thought, you know, the way my character is written, I think the most interesting thing to happen here would be for her to not view the hag as the threat that everybody else is seeing her as. Even though she is, I liked the idea of my character having this, like, semi-warm relationship with this person that is 100% taking advantage of her family because she doesn't know better. I thought that was really interesting, being like, yeah, she's like my grandma. She gives us medicine for the animals. She's great. And, like, during that scene, only one other person tried to engage whatsoever. And it was great, because I was like, they were in character trying to warn me of, like, hey, this is, like, bad, and over and over, it's like, no, it's fine, she's nice. And I tried to introduce people to her, and that one person was like, no, don't tell her our names. Do not give them any information on us. And I thought that was just a good character thing. To be like, yeah, not only is my character useful, but has a very easy goal to fit into anyone else's story, would allow me to go along with whatever happens, and presents an interesting threat that we can think about and assess at our own pace. Keep in mind, I have been writing fiction for like 20 years. So I have at least some experience with like character arcs and shit, and I thought that this would be a really good one. And it may have been if I stuck around longer, but I just didn't enjoy the time spent with like there was so much combat and I was the only character that didn't have like a ranged option. And because all the other characters were like min-maxed to all hell, it meant that I didn't get to do anything. Everything would be dead before I could physically reach it. And so I just kept feeling like, okay, so I'm only here for conversing because everybody else is too awkward to? But we have 2 bards? Alright, sure, whatever. That was my experience playing D&D recently. Why are these labeled as Japanese scissors when this takes place in Japan? Do we have reference points for other types of scissors? Yeah, kinda. Crucible saws? Jesus Christ, that looks kind of cool. Huh. Ooh.
調子はどう？じゃあまたね。
Oh, I know. The like campaign that I have laid out, I have structured like a video game. Because it's not, I'm not setting up things for the like player characters to emotionally like attach to in advance. I'm thinking up game mechanics and fun things for people to do like it's a board game instead of just being, you know, D&D. Because I think that would actually be useful for the people that are playing that have not played D&D before. To give them other things to be like, yeah, this is kind of familiar to you in a way and might be fun in itself. To help ease you into the other mechanics. I feel like this has been the most fucking boring stream. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad. Someone has to. That's good. Didn't explore this area very much. Let me try and do that. And I missed a Chijiko? Is that what they're called? The little weasel fellas? I wouldn't phrase it like that, but I do appreciate the gift subs. I haven't done a lot of jumping attacks as a samurai. Oh, okay. Hang on. Gotta handle that first. Sniped. Burn to death. Burn. Okay. Arson alone. Look at that. I don't know if Jessie is still here, but I was surprised when she mentioned that she had been like watching the VODs that she wasn't around for. Because I straight up did not expect anyone to do that ever. I figured that was just not something that people did. Along with that, I had a funny moment at the very beginning of the stream where I forgot I was playing music, but I didn't have the browser audio capture turned on. And I came back and I was just listening to the song while setting things up and all that, because I'm gonna try to do that where I start the stream, I run the ads like early. I should probably do that now. I run the ads early so nobody has to deal with pre-rolls, and just like get water and stuff like that, do whatever it is I need to do before properly starting the stream, give people maybe a little bit of time to come in. And so I was just sitting at my computer and I was listening to the song that was playing, and I just started like humming along to it in like a silly way, because I figured like, yeah, I'm just sort of doing this for myself. And then I noticed that, one, my mic was on, but two, the music was off. So in the middle of nowhere, in the beginning of like the last stream, which is also this stream because I had to stop in the middle, I'm probably talking to myself very quietly, and then I just start humming the like custom Robo song that's playing. So, if she ends up watching this stream as well for some reason, then she'll be like the only person who hears that. What skills do I have on this? Which part? Me just humming to myself, or Jesse watching VODs? Woo. Yeah, I was really surprised by that, because she was commenting on how she loves Mike's cats, and I was like, I don't remember you being there when I was showing them off. And then I asked, are you watching the VOD? And she's like, yeah. That was kind of cool. Also, I need to figure out if I'm going to be putting the VODs on my main channel, or if I should make a channel for VODs to just go. Because I feel like I should... I actually just rolled ads a couple minutes ago when I was talking about it. I feel like I should make an alternate channel so that the people that want to see my edited videos don't get bombarded by VODs that they may not want to watch in general. And so people have the option to, like, seek it out if they want. Like, it's not hidden at all. I don't know. I also had the thought, should I try streaming to YouTube at the same time? But I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, Robert's belly. Ooh. Cool. I didn't know I even had that. I don't. That's probably why. I will probably make an unedited VODs channel then. Oh damn, really? Huh. Well, that's conflicting. Then I'm not as sure, because I was like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and make the channel. That's kind of cool. If it's not like a huge strain on like computing power and I can combine the chats, assuming people would be in like the YouTube I literally have no idea what to expect with my streams. Because I go in with the expectation of like, yeah, I'm going to play a game for a couple of hours and people may or may not even show up, and that's fine. That's kind of what I have to expect when I'm so new to it, as far as it matters. So, I don't know. It's been a really interesting time being like, oh shit, people actually want to see this and are willing to like hang around. That's awesome. The most surprising things to me across this whole like experiment, I guess, of me coming back to streaming is, one, the gift subs, which is fucking insane to me. I keep saying it, but it doesn't stop being, like, crazy. The idea that someone would see me and just go, like, money is odd? I don't know. It's... It's weird to think about. The other thing that's really surprising to me is just the fact that people come back, I guess. I totally expect people to come in and be like, hey, cute model, because Where Shoes drew it, and she's an amazing artist. I don't expect people to stick around for, like, my personality. I was like, yeah, people are gonna say nice boobs and then move on. Instead, I've gotten people that are like, everyone here, I guess. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was like, why is fire not happening? Oh, because I did it wrong. Oh, I've seen the like the fucking live section before. I thought you had to manually set that up. I didn't know that that was just tied to their streaming thing. I'm assuming that's what you sent me, unless there's something else that I'm not aware of. Oh, the fire breath is way better than I thought it was going to be. That's kind of been my sentiment with a lot of this game is, wow, this is better than I thought. Did he just fully die? No, he's standing in the lava and I guess just dying, so that's cool. That does a little bit of damage. I kind of want to use the Gaki Chief summon thing, because it's funny. He shows up and butt bombs the enemies, and then disappears. Ooh. Yo, new attack, nice. Ooh, new attack on him as well, cool. Oh, we were actually talking about you. Briefly. I say we, I'm the one that brought you up. Oh, yeah, give me that. No, it was good. I was saying, how surprised I was that you were watching my VODs. And then we were talking about how I'm gonna handle, like, putting VODs on YouTube and stuff, and if I want to make a new channel for it, or just stream directly to YouTube, because it'll apparently auto-archive your VODs in, like, a separate, page, I guess? It's a different part of your, channel. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I mentioned that I did a funny thing on accident in the beginning of this stream. That no one will ever see. I'm pretty sure the first, like, fucking 12 minutes of the stream today was just silent, because I forgot to turn the, browser audio capture on. Yeah, but no one's gonna go look for it now. People are like, okay, I got it. We know that the ending of One Piece is at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. That doesn't mean that we know what it is. Which, by the way, that's a thing that happened. I don't even know his name. The mangaka for One Piece apparently wrote down what the ending is to One Piece, because apparently he's had it in mind from the start, and I don't know how true that is. I assume? I don't know. I'm not someone who's like super into One Piece or anything. But I saw the video because I was just so confused as to what it would be. One Piece, yeah. And the result of it is real stupid. The idea of being like, hey guys, we dropped this in the middle of the ocean. It's a tiny box. Go get it. Like, what a joke. I don't know. It'll be cool if someone finds it, but I feel like if someone were to find it before the series ends, is there any way for it to still be credible? Because they could say anything, you know? On top of that, I think that if I, for whatever fucking reason, was at the bottom of the ocean and found it, I wouldn't want to share that information. Not unless the writer died and no one was like, and he didn't leave notes for someone else to like make the rest of the series on. Because I think having that information and sharing it is only bad for the people that like would want it. Because if you're into the show, you probably don't want to know what the ending is so that you can be surprised whenever it happens. But if you don't know about the show, you don't care. So there's no, like, equation here where it's good for anyone. Because, like, if you get it and then you share the information, it's like, alright, now we just wait for the ending to happen, I guess. I don't know. I need to make my video on spoiler culture. I just killed this thing and I will do it again. Whoops. Ah! Thank you, double jump. Thank you for coming to my completely, like, worthless fucking One Piece TED Talk or whatever. This thing where I talk about something that I don't know much about. Which I guess isn't all that different from what I normally do, but still. Oh. Fucking... I guess not to dwell on that. Steve, assuming that you're still here, would you now like to tell me about the David Lynch stuff? Wait a minute, what? Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. I said it. I was talking to Evil Sandwich earlier in just like a DM, and I said how I watched most of Eraserhead, and by that I mean I watched a very in-depth fucking what just happened? A very in-depth video essay on it, because I'm probably not going to watch it myself. Not because it's like too fucking scary or whatever. It's I think I mentioned this before. I'm just not much of a movie person. The movie watching experience is not like my favorite. And so if it's something that I'm pretty sure is already going to be like unpleasant for me, I would rather watch like a video essay on it or something. Because it's basically the same as being like, yeah, tell me about this movie, you know? It's having someone who knows a lot about it tell you about it in a way that is structured. That is not true. You also watch Beavis and Butthead sometimes. Bathed. Anyway. I was curious, like, after seeing a lot of, Eraserhead, what would you recommend I watch next and why? It sounds like an interrogation now. Tell me what to watch and why! Is there no other way over there? I wonder if the water is supposed to drain here, because this looks like it would lead down, but I don't see anywhere that that would be the case. This area also looks a lot like a couple of areas from Strangers of Paradise. Is just Kodama right next to the... Okay. Get fucked. Blue Velvet, it's a cool mystery thriller, way more straightforward and not overly symbolic, but full of his directing and writing styles. Interesting. There's a villain? Can I ask what it's about, or would that kind of intersect with the experience of watching it? Is not knowing what it's about kind of, like, beneficial? What the shit? Oh, this is a pretty sweet little setup, dude. God, that's really bad. I'm not going to use that, but I'll buy it just to get it out of the way. not sure what you're talking about, Lily. I don't know what that message means. Ooh, I actually did not watch the clip because I was still at the restaurant. I was in the process of leaving when you sent me that. Oh, okay. That's when I was like, how about we instead talk about this while I'm on stream so that I don't keep delaying starting the stream. You have no idea how badly I wanted to just be like, yeah, idiot, even I could have told you that, but I have no idea who you're talking about. Yeah, dummy, of course. There you go. Baby. Ow. Why was he in a field? Why was he in a field to find that? Whoa, cheap viewers? Whoa! Whoa! Guys, check it out! Get out. The fuck out. I'm gonna have to ban the phrase cheap viewers because that's such a, like, universal term that they keep using. Actually, I think I can do that, like, really quickly through Moobot. Blacklist a phrase. Cheap viewers. Okay, well. That's that. Hopefully that handles any of the problem. I'm really surprised that Twitch has this problem so consistently. Ugh. I do not like how that sounds, but go ahead, I guess. Did I not just fucking rest here? I guess not. Hit him with the butt bomb. Sit on him big style. Level 4, but I haven't fucking... Oh, hang on. Maybe I can take that path to the left? Oh god. I hate it when my microphone picks up my sniffles. I don't know if people are bothered by it. I feel so fucking gross whenever I do that, though. I don't even really care when, like, other streamers do that, but I worry about myself doing it for some reason. Could you? Thank you. Well, bop. Don't I have a thing that's like... Yeah, there it is. I kind of wish that the human enemies were a little bit, like, smarter, more advanced. I imagine they will be eventually, but for right now, it really feels like the only interesting fight in this game has been bosses. I should not phrase it like that. That sounds way more negative than I need it to. Fighting yokai is very interesting, and fighting a lot of the bosses is also interesting. I really like the humanoid bosses, but I wish that the regular enemies were more advanced. The only thing this game's done right. Bah! I've heard that one referenced. I don't know anything about it. Mulholland Drive. That's the one. There is a sassy part of me that wanted to be like, isn't every David Lynch thing a mystery, considering how much you gotta, like, interpret anyway? I bet that's a common joke. There's no way I'm the first person to say that. Hanzo, the demon spear. It has a name. God, I wish I could just fully eliminate the fucking delay, because I don't know if that lol yes actually was in response to me saying aren't they all mysteries, or about the joke being common. I don't know if I got a cool compliment or if I happened to just be right. Wait, you hit this from the other side? Nioh really said you can't hit it from the back. Fucked up. Can I go around? No, but I know where I am now, because I think I was standing up there. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad to have caught up to everybody in less than one movie. Sure, it's the last thing to upgrade, I guess. Ooh! That's pretty good. I'll swap that out. That's pretty good. Spirit Force is awesome. It's what allows you to do the, like, Guardian Spirit attacks and stuff. Very fun. I want to get over there, but I don't know how. And there's also that one other area that I just have not gotten to, and I don't know if I am, like, missing something or what. Can you get up here? Yeah, you're very scary, I know. Did I? Oh, right. I came up here and then I got distracted. Oopsie. I'm sorry. It will happen again. It will continue to happen probably forever. fucking so glad someone thinks that it's cute. All I have. No! Fuck you. Have some of this. Okay, didn't work. Not exactly what I wanted to happen. Stop. Oh my god, that reminds me. I was reminded today that, oh god. The Redditor attack fucking screamed. I was reminded today that, for some reason, as of the, like, last couple of years, I've become someone who blushes. This was never a thing throughout, like, childhood, teenage years, like, early 20s, none of that. For some reason, I very much appreciate the compliments, by the way, and this is part of why I'm bringing this up. For some reason, in the past couple of years, my body has figured out how to blush, and it does so a lot. Around, like, compliments, people that I just kind of like, other stuff, don't worry about it. I have started blushing, and it's like, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if I like laying that many of my cards out on the table that quickly. It was pointed out today because I came in from outside, like, I was only outside for like a minute, and my face was all red, and someone was like, are you, like, overheating? Do you need to sit down? And I was like, what? No, I'm good. Why? Okay, your face is red. Fuck. Yeah, apparently, and it sucks. I don't want to do that. I want to be a mystery. I want to be cool and aloof and, like, whatever the fuck else they tell you to be in, like, 90s cartoons. I don't know. I want to be tubular and bodacular and shit like that, you know? Like everyone should, probably. Or not. I don't know what those words mean. When you figure it out, let me know, and I'll probably regret saying them. That is a really worrying looking grab. That's a grab that's probably gonna be someone's awakening, I'm sure. I don't get to be cool and mysterious. I have to be, like, obvious and stupid. Ah. I guess that's kind of always been the case to some degree, because I'm someone who has always been a little bit giggly, I guess? And I don't know if it's in, like, a cute way. I don't know. I just laugh a lot, and I worry sometimes that it makes me sound really fucking bizarre. Because I do it in a lot of, like, emotional responses. It's just my body's way of handling emotions in general, I guess. Ah! She was like, I see what you're doing. God damn it. Ow. Get her cool fire dog thing. Another one of you? I just fought both of these guys like 3 times. Alright. Go, fire dog! I fucking love the, like, super forms in this. They are so cool looking. The ones in the second game were cool, that you had, like, demon forms or whatever. These, I kind of like more. They have, like, less personality, I guess, because you can't customize them, and you don't have the choice between, like, the 3 different types that have very different leanings, but I don't know. I think just making it simple and elegant works. That's been a lot of this game for me, is taking the things that were sort of overwhelming about the second game and making them a lot more approachable and fun. Because so far, I am loving this game. Sorry, chat, hello. I have not been looking for a minute. See, this is what sucks. I read all the compliments and I smile and I'm worried people can fucking hear it. It sucks. Lily, when you say that, do you mean easy to read or rid? Because if you're easy to banish... that is a really, really good thing to put on like a Tinder profile. I am easy to banish. Also, thank you, Kirby. I'm glad to hear that. Tubular, gnarly, and boobaces. Doesn't gnarly mean, like... What is it? Like, scary in some way? Or is that like a newer version of the word? That's where I learned about it. Was the Super Mario World's like bonus world. I don't even know what I put that point into. I looked away. I just hit confirm. I don't care. I'm keeping all my stats basically balanced anyway. I don't really care. Truthfully, I should just be maxing out magic or something so I could have all the spell slots. Gnarly means cool. Okay. I gotta spend more time with like 90s surfers and shit so I can learn more of the language. Oh shit. I wish Fern was here. That's what I'm wearing? That's what as if I really look like this. Jesus. Oh goddamn. It is a good thing that I'm using the like glamour system. Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't quite as visually fun as I wanted it to be, but it was still fun to do. I watched a video recently about Mario. End of sentence. I watched a video recently about the like fire ghost thing in Mario and how it's had a bunch of different names. Because I don't think it's supposed to be a ghost, but it looks like a Pac-Man ghost in the first game. So people called it like a fire ghost or whatever, and the translators were not sure how to handle it. I don't know. I wish I knew the name of the video so I didn't feel like I was reciting like a fucking dream. And you were there, and we were both driving. The new demon... What? Sorry, the Demon's Regiment. I dyslexified it or whatever. Oh, okay. I guess that I have that going on a little bit. I guess that makes sense, because it sounds like it is, oh god, I wish I knew more, like, foundational words for language tools, but it sounds like it's supposed to be, like, of body. What? Oh, right, I just have these now. Shit. Maybe I should use them. Oh, this isn't fire. It just hurts. It just hurts. I like the lightning step, though. I like being able to just fucking teleport, you know? It's not super useful. Like, I'm not sure that I'm gonna get a ton out of it, but it feels fun. There he is. Why did you grow a mustache?
そう身構えるでない。まずは小手調べだ。この颯丸を捕らえてみせよ。たやすいと侮ることなかれ。道中で起こることすべてが稽古のうち、臨機応変に対応するのだ。では、始め。
Okay. You can just walk away. You don't have to fucking do that. I just looked at the clock because I'm starting to get hungry, and I realized this is about when I would be going to bed. That's not great. Defeat Hanzo's underlings. Am I allowed to kill them? Are they gonna teleport away before they fucking die? No! Yes, okay. I was like, they just fucking die. Give me a sec. I gotta heal up after dealing with the blowjob brothers. Let's go, cat. Oh, this is where I fought the PvP boss thing. Something that I didn't even see today because I was not looking for it. The Backshot brothers. Their names are Jizz and Cum. Their parents hate them a lot. Ah! Give me a sec. Wait a minute. I know what to do. Ass! Go! It worked! Ah. Was it necessary? No. Would I do it again? 1,000 times. Oh no. It's the first blowjob brother. Do you fight back? The blowjob father. someone edit that name onto Marlon Brando? I think that's the name of that actor that plays the Godfather. What are you teaching me if you're not gonna fucking attack? Can I just keep doing this? Okay, no, I run out of stamina eventually. Ah! Okay, he hits really hard whenever he eventually turns on. Gonna give him the old spicy keychain. Go get him. All right, better luck next time, I guess. Thanks. He thinks I'm a podcast. That's good. I mean, that's not the worst thing I could be. I've been asked to be on podcasts before. I've helped people start podcasts before. I love that the like fire spray just comes out of your face and you can move while you do it. He hits really hard when he attacks. Get him, dog. Yeah. I love you, dog. Even if you don't always work, it's okay. Because you're marketable and cute. Thank you, Kirby. I know! I have the secret technique! He won't see it coming! Yes! Can someone... Okay. I need to start doing clip... Like, cut down the videos, the streams to clips like that. Because that was really funny. I may have less health and less toughness, which I believe is equivalent to poise? But I sure butt-bombed the fuck out of that guy. Still don't have the thing that lets me climb that. When are we gonna evolve as a species to be able to, like, audibly express emojis? Because I feel like once we start getting to that point, it might be over for my ability to be able to, like, communicate. Because I really don't like using normal emojis. But I really wanted to make a joke like the blowjob father has become, like, eyes emoji, hot emoji, sweat, eggplant, whatever the fuck else. Fucking die. Oh my god. Oddly evasive. Not for long. Wait. Oh, it's up there. Dang it. Yeah. And, like, I've done a lot of video editing like that. On my YouTube channel, I have that one, DMC video that I need to release the next 2 videos of, but Seth is really, really hard to get a hold of. He agreed to help me finish the video like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I have not heard back from him since. No, I take that back. He responded earlier tonight to a salamander video that I sent him, and nothing else. Okay, I know I did this, like, before, but I legit thought this said the Futurama Castle. I guess we're going. The dog episode again? I bet it is. I'm glad that I kept streaming, because this has ended up being fun. Jesse, I don't know if you were around for that, but I got really discouraged whenever everything started to break. And I don't know that that is necessarily like an unfair conclusion after all that.
調子はどう？じゃあまたね。
Yeah, it's about 11, which is when I was planning to end the stream. I'll do some menuing stuff and kind of wrap up the conversation. About practitioner, what? That's kind of cool. The effects on that? I don't have ground fire though. Yeah, it was like a 10 to 15 minute long thing of me trying to get the notifications working. And I don't know that I ever did. I'm pretty sure they're still, like, not working. I have not checked my audio on these streams in, like, several streams. I really hope I've been clearly audible the whole time, because no one's mentioned anything. Okay, good. I was worried. I was like, oh, I haven't thought about this in like 4 streams. I hope this is not like a huge problem. No, it's not your fault at all. It's me being upset at Twitch being a fucking train wreck. I wish Lex was here, because I want to ask about the +1 weapons and if I should be doing something else with them. I think the pluses contribute to a different mechanic, and if you do something else with them, you might be able to reattribute those pluses? Maybe? Also, the hand cannon is extremely funny. I've really been enjoying using this because it's so insanely powerful, but it's also so unwieldy and weird to use. You would have come back to see Prismaya, who is one of my biggest inspirations as a streamer and also a good friend of mine. So you would have been in good hands as far as entertainment goes, because she's a lot funnier than me. Whoa, dodge key consumption minus 3%. Wow. Pog. Wow. 3%. Wow. It's Christmas. Just 5 days away. Or whatever the fuck she says. Can you believe it, guys? Hang on. I want to show that video now because there's a version of that video that I really like. Let me see if I can even get it. I will warn you, it's loud and there's flashing in it, so if you are not into those things, you're not gonna like it. I have to find it first. Where the fuck did it go? Hang on. Okay. Oh my god, that is so loud on my end. Holy shit. Screaming in indecent yeah, working on it. Don't worry, boss. Wait, media. I'm sorry, what do you mean media? Do I just grab like a file off my computer? What? Since when can I do that? That's cool. Oh god, I lost it again.
Can you believe it, guys?
Oh god. Oh god!
Just a week away.
Oh,
This is in a week. Woohoo! I am so happy about this information.
I don't know if that even came through for you guys, but what the fuck? I was trying to... I'm so sorry! I didn't know I was gonna just instantly start playing it! I was like, okay, cool, it'll pull it up so I can control it. No! It's gonna blast it at like full power at everyone! That was the equivalent of actually throwing a fucking flashbang. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was trying to turn it down. Let me do the video capture the different way. Hang on. God, I am so sorry. God, that sucks. I'm so fucking sorry. Here, is this even gonna fucking work? No? Okay, cool. It was all for naught! Oh my god. I am gonna feel so fucking bad for the next, like, 2 days. That's... I am so sorry. That was not supposed to happen. Think fast, Chuckle Oh my god. I wonder if I can get it to play in, like, a browser and not be maximum fucking volume. I am so fucking sorry. Probably not. They're not that considerate. I'm gonna mute the browser audio before I put this into here, because otherwise it's just gonna kill us again. As soon as it opened, I was like, how do I make it stop? Because it wasn't, there was no interface to control it. It was just going. Now I spelt flashbang wrong. Oh, God. I'm gonna turn this down, like, to 5%. Make it visible. Okay. Is there audio on this thing? I'm so sorry. It wasn't even worth it. I just made a stupid joke and I was like, oh, that reminds me of another funny thing that I like. Maybe I should show them that. I definitely showed it, but I definitely regret showing it. Do I have any other funny videos that I can make up for that with? If somebody wants to clip that, go ahead. I guess I can tomorrow whenever I'm trying to also figure out the notifications thing. I can already see it now. Cody Bones flashes chat real. Not clickbait. What are my other funny videos that I can share? Oh! Can I show you the video that makes me fucking cry laughing whenever I watch it? And I guess that'll be like the last thing. Before that, I'm gonna play a little bit of like Kirby's favorite video. I can only play 7 seconds of it because it's a copyrighted song. What'd you think? Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's play a game. To anybody who does not know what this is a Hyrax. I want you to guess what it is related to in the animal kingdom, because it's closely related to something that you would not fucking guess. Human. Shut up. No. It is. I'll let the video play without the music, I guess. Because I don't think that it's gonna spoil it or anything. But it is very surprising. Ferret? No. It's something that you would not... Here. Okay, because I don't think I'm gonna be clipping this part, maybe I can just play the music. Just don't tell anybody, I guess. I'll have to go in and, like... Hey, that's a super good guess. Mike said the same thing, and I honestly think that is a better guess than this deserves. Yes, thank you, Lily. I'm gonna have to mute the audio on this for the VOD or whatever, because otherwise they're gonna get really upset. Some bullshit with fur. No. Keep guessing. Sparrow. No, it's a mammal. Are birds mammals? I don't think they are. Badger? No. Think further. Further from what this thing looks like. Okay, too far? Mike also guessed that, though. Beavers. That's a really good guess because they look like that, but no, you gotta think more detached. Oh, I don't have to mute this because it's not gonna... The recording is not actually gonna pick this up because it's browser audio. Okay, so Hyraxes, they're these funny little, like, rodent-looking things. Yeah, I could show you guys without it being a problem. Also, that's a song by Modest Mouse, an extremely good band. I really like them. Does anybody want to give any more guesses before I say what it is? I'll give you a hint. The closest guess so far is whale. Not horse. The two best guesses, I think, were both from Jesse. The boar and the whale. This is awesome. I love streaming. This is great. I get to hear stupid information that's really fun. I want to watch this thing eat the cherry tomato again. I can just play more Hyrax videos if you want, and then we'll end with the video that'll make me cry. Starting, nope, it's a mammal. It is still a mammal. Let me pull up another tab to just get some more Hyrax videos, I guess. They're so funny. Oh my god, I forgot that they were this video. Hi, this is my actual YouTube. They're from this video. Hippo? That's closer. You're getting closer. Where's the... Oh, this is the wrong version of this fucking video. What the fuck? This is the extended version, I guess. There it is! Steve, you got it! It is an elephant! It is related to an elephant! And the thing that should tip that off is two little details. The shape of its snout is the same shape as a elephant's, like, trunk. The end of it. And it has the tusks. I didn't think I paused it right before the screech. I don't like when they record videos like this. Please don't yell at animals. But yeah, it's related to an elephant. Yeah, Jesse, I don't know if you were legitimately guessing with things like whale, but you were like really fucking close. The largest mammal on Earth? Nope. The largest mammal on land. I'm worried it's gonna fucking screech and I have the sound turned up. It's cute! Kirby looks like these things. Please don't say any racial slurs. I'm begging you to not say racial slurs to this fucking Hyrax. I don't know why they would, but there's raw audio in this, so I gotta wonder. Pet crab eating chips? Whoa. Yeah, the hippo thing, I was like, I don't want to give them too much guidance, but that is really, really close. What's up? Are you talking to me, Kirby, or are you just being you? This is one of my favorite things to show people because getting to share the fact that it's related to an elephant is awesome. Everyone is always like, "What?" As well you should, because you're looking at a funny little, like, furry thing that you could hold with your hands, and there's, for some reason, like, connected to the biggest mammal on land. That's interesting. I figured you were just guessing silly, because I said think further and mammal. That is a much smarter reason to do that than I would have assumed. Mike went... Mike's first guess was... like, warthog or boar? It was one of those, and I was like, that's a fucking awesome guess. Think about that, but it's not that. And I was like, think bigger, and he said whale, and I said, too far. Yeah, they're very round. Look at that! Look at this thing! Look! Look at it! Fucking, this is awesome. I like this thing. But yeah, that's that. I think I've lost control of my PNG model. It's not allowing me to it's not allowing me to change my emotes anymore. Some of them you can. They're not big. I should probably like save and quit the game. Whoops. Let me do that before we get any more like. Look at the Hyrax while I'm doing this. You will not get to see what it is I'm doing in game. It could be really cool and exciting, and you won't know about it. Whoa! Look at that! Oh, you can't. Oh. I'm not good at being a mean streamer. Okay. Quit. There we go. What do I have behind me? Right, that's right. I was like, what is this behind the Hyrax? I've had like a news thing all fucking night. Oh god, hiccup. No, please no. Please no. Please no hiccups. Do I have any other fun video? Well. The classic. Oh god. It happens. I've knocked a lot of things over from, like... My hiccups are so much stronger than anybody I know. And I wish I was bragging with that. But what I mean is that they cause these, like, really intense convulsion type things where your whole body tightens every time. It sucks. I should have a stream at some point where I just show a bunch of funny videos that I like. Because I have a bunch saved. Here's one. And I'm gonna laugh at them because they're like my favorites. I'm so mad that I've apparently lost control of my PNG. I don't get to decide what my emote is now. Hang on, I might need to restart it. Let me disappear and then come back. Am I back? More importantly, do I have control? Yes, I do. Okay. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Let me move this behind. Where's my PNG? Ah, there it is. I've been resurrected. Hold on. Speaking of resurrection, do I have the audio clip for Gil from Street Fighter 3 saying cool shit? Because I might. I don't think I do. Let me see if Mika is still streaming, by the way, because I had planned to raid her if she is. If she was, I don't... The tense of that sentence was very confusing to me. Yeah, I would like to raid into her stream. It's a Friday. I might be able to stay up a little bit later. We're already like 20 minutes past when I was going to end. Here's a video that Kirby and I have quoted for years. Are you telling me to be quiet? Oh, okay. I can play it again at like a higher volume if people want. It's 20 seconds. It's okay. Do you want to hear it louder? Okay, well, I'll just crank the fucking volume and then forget it for the next time that I play something loud and we all die. If anyone doesn't know what that tune is, it's like the Peanuts Christmas, I think. Uh. That I knew that one was loud. That's why I did it. I'm sorry. I wanted to surprise people. The timing on the one I just played or on the Eminem one? This one, okay. That's another one that I can show real quick. Or I could just show the last one and end the stream. We've been going for a while. I think this has been like 5 hours-ish of stream. That's quite a lot. Oh my god, I forgot. Dylan found me the Price Master, like, full video. This is really good at a lot of things, it turns out. There is one video I have been wanting to show for like years because it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen, but I need to wait for the exact right moment to show it because holy fuck. I need to figure out some way to show it without the... Oh, I guess I can actually using this. I have to figure out how to show it without the title showing because that'll spoil what it is. But oh my god. Every time I've shown it to someone and been like, can you guess what this is before the end? No one has. Ever. Also, here's this funny video that I keep playing. Okay, I think it's time to show the final video. Getting the exact right volume. I would love to be like, hey, is everyone here and ready for the last thing? Because I'm gonna just end the stream afterward. I probably should have stopped recording whenever I like started showing videos. Because I don't think this is really gonna make it to YouTube anyway. There it is. If everybody's ready, I guess. That's how you became gay. It's I mean, it's a magical stream. Thanks for coming. This is one of my favorite videos on the internet. Goodbye. I have to raid. I have to do the raid. Oh my god. It worked. It did make me cry laughing. It's really good. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for coming to this stream. No! Oh, okay. I love you all. Goodbye. Holy fuck. So cool.